next up then, we're going to look at VG. She found a stairwell and then did a straightforward looking straight up it. And these kind of stairwells, these are great. These are, you know, I mean, again, for all of you who are who do the online competitions and contests like Photo Crowd and Guru Shots and Viewbug and what have you, you know, but likewise, some of the photos we saw from Peter 2 weeks ago, this kind of spiral thing is always a lot of fun. The lines lead us up to the dome covered, the glass dome at the top. Now, this one was, I think, probably just quickly taken on the phone. It's a little bit dull, and I think straightforwardly, if I take the levels here and move that to the left, we kind of brighten it up a little bit, and it looks a little bit more interesting. However, there are, just to quickly mention, there are a couple of other things you could do here. Essentially, there's two ways you can go, I would say, with something like this. Is part of the under part of the stairs isn't really showing, is we're kind of struggling a little bit to look. So what you can do is if you take the shadows and pull the shadows up, we'll brighten that up a bit and then pull the shadows right up. And now you can see the detail starts to come out. Sorry, pull back out. You see the detail starts to come out on the underside of the stairs and you get a lot more texture into it. So that's one way that you can go. Another way you can go with this is to essentially remove the texture and just concentrate as much as you can on the lines themselves. So at that point, what we would do is take the shadows down, maybe even take the blacks down, something like that, boost the highlights, boost the whites, and then maybe, if you wanted, if we do the same trick that some of the others have been doing, which is we actually desaturate. Put it just into black and white, and now, because we're not actually seeing the undersides of the stairs, take those back down like that. This then becomes all about it. We go for hard contrast, black and white, and then it's all about the lines and the spirals, and you know, so the shape is everything, and it's not actually, you know, we are going even more emphasizing the abstract. So this one emphasizes like the texture within it. This one emphasizes the line. So you can kind of see how you can take something like this and really play with it in the editing to have a little bit more fun. But lovely shot, and yeah, now you know you've got the building. Get out there, go in with your camera, you know, your DSLR or the mirrorless that your friend lent you, and play around, see if you can get some really interesting shapes. I think they're just, a building like that is crying out for it, because the architect of a building like that has designed these things, especially things like stairwells, for people to look up and go, wow. So they're kind of trying to make your job as a photographer as easy as possible. So smug points there, VG. I hope you found some of those ideas useful.